Sermon Audio gave me they gave me a new link, a new server just for us to try. Take a look at it. I got to get Kenny's calling. Something might be up with his dad. Hello? Hey. I'm up here at the church. I came in here and it's about 9,000 degrees up inside here, and the batteries had begun to corrode in both the thermostats. And so I had to pull them off and put batteries in, and then I had to reprogram the things, and it whacked everything out of them. Because I came up here, Sermon Audio, that Bill Noongesser gave me, I wrote him and told him what problem we were having, and he sent me a designated server for us to just run on Sunday, and said to see if that corrects it. He said if it does, he said he'll know which direction to proceed. He said if it doesn't, he said next week he'll dial in and see if he can figure out what's going on. But this air conditioning above the pulpit sounds like it's about to, even though I got it to come on finally, it sounds like it's about to throw a rod, but it sounds like upstairs. I mean, that sucker's got a sound in it, like either the blower motor's out of balance or there's a rat in the blower motor or something. It's got that, that out of balance sound like a blower wheel has. Well, I guess, I would have thought it would have been running when the heater was running, but, but that's what it sounded like. I mean, if you pull the filter out and stick your head up in the duct, you can hear that sucker. I don't know. But it was hot in this sun gun. It was about 84 degrees in here. I came up here to run that Sermon Audio thing. I was on the phone with Ken Hamilton and told him, I said, can you get on YouTube or Sermon Audio? Let me get up there and talk and see if this puts it in sync. So, but what's up? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I understand. I understand. Well, keep me in the loop. Let me know whenever things do go the way they are, and we'll take care of everything, and then we'll be there for you when it does happen, brother. Oh, no, I'll take care of it myself. I will take care of it myself. I don't mind. I can handle one Sunday. The only difference is if I don't have a pianist, it might be a little different, because I don't like leading Acapulco. So if we don't have a pianist tomorrow, if Sally happens to opt out, we might just do worship services, is what we might do. So, okay, take care, brother. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, Ken Hamilton, if you're there, this is video test number 1 on Sermon Audio Global Server.net /SA. And I hope that this thing runs properly tomorrow, or I'm going to lose my mind. Mr. Bill Noonkesser from Sermon Audio, I talked to him this week and explained to him, because I found out through trial and error that Shreveport Grace Church's Sermon Audio messages were off the same 3 Sundays that ours were off. Theirs were out of sync. The Sunday in the midst of those 4, ours was in sync and theirs was in sync. And I explained that to him, because I went everywhere. I couldn't find any other churches in Louisiana that had sermons on those particular dates, or at least I couldn't find them by searching Louisiana on Sermon Audio. But I wrote him and told him the problem we had encountered, and how that we had one that was bad out of sync, and then the next Sunday it was right, and then the next 2 Sundays they were wrong again. And he wrote me back, and he sent me a new global server. He said, we're going to put you on this Sunday. He told me he's going to be out of the office the rest of the week. And he said that for me to call him Monday and let him know if this corrects the issue when we actually stream Sunday. Because the problem we're running into is the streams are wrong on Sunday. I'm coming back up here. So I came back up here last Sunday afternoon at around 3 o'clock after us and the gang got through eating lunch. And I came back up here, started a sermon audio stream with a YouTube feed, recording. I ran a 35-minute broadcast, and I would get up here like every 5 minutes and speak. It's actually on YouTube now. Never got out of sync. I thought it might have been the equipment, that the computer was getting too hot. My son had said the computer was getting too hot. Never got out of sync. Ran perfectly the whole 40 minutes. So I don't know. But now we're on a completely different server, and where the other one was just a multicast server, this one's actually got in the title of it global.//sermon audio. So we'll see if this corrects it. So Ken Hamilton, if you're watching, let me know what you have found. If anything appears to be more in sync. I've been up here, not only that, but we had air conditioning issues. Got up here and it was like 9,000 degrees inside of here, and the batteries in both of the air conditioning thermostats had begun to corrode, and so they hadn't turned on either one of the units. So I spent the first 30 minutes removing batteries and cleaning out corrosion and putting new batteries in and putting everything back in and having to reprogram all the thermostats. And then after I got done with that, then I thought I'd try this. So we'll see how it works. That didn't do it. 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 Well, we'll try this. I just took and set it minus 250 milliseconds. I'll say we'll see. We'll see if it's off now. See if that puts us either too slow or too fast. I'm getting tired of this. Obviously, the global server did not work. Dadgummit. This is ridiculous. I swear my heart is beating in my chest about like I feel like I'm about to have a dadgum heart attack. I don't know why this troubles me so much, but it does. Ken, if you're watching, or anybody else is watching, I think that did it. Now, 3 weeks ago, I did this same thing, except I said it took me going to minus 700 milliseconds to get it right. I'm at minus 250 milliseconds now. That's permanently programmed until I change it into the OBS software. And according to what I just watched on my phone, everything it seems almost precise. Now that means tomorrow morning when I get up and come up here tomorrow and start it, you would think it would be right. But the last time when I put that minus 700 in and everybody out there on Facebook and YouTube told me that was perfect, that was perfect, that was perfect. I came up here that Sunday morning, started it all up with a minus 700 and it was all off. So I don't know. This is like the gift that just keeps on giving is what it is. I just saw your text, Ken, so you say it's good. I'm going to trust you on this because I'm watching it on my end, and it seems to be right. I'm going to shut it all down, and tomorrow morning before I start it, if I know you'll be here, remember to remind me, Richard, check to make sure it's minus 250. Because if I don't, when I shut it down, it might wipe that minus 250 out and put it back to 0. I would think it would save it, but you never know. So we'll trust that's going to take care of it. So, okay, over and out. I'm done for this test. I'm going to trust you on this because I'm watching it on my end, and it seems to be right. I'm going to shut it all down tomorrow morning before I start it. I know you'll be here.